Emma Clark Martinez.
And I'm Katerina Tell.
And this is the story about Dr. Sarah Josephine Baker.
The woman who saved over 90,000 children due to her modern theories about hygiene.
And this is called, Is There a Doctor in the House?
Is there a doctor in the house? I hear there's a doctor here who helps women and children. Where's the doctor? Please, I need help. I feel hopeless.
Please, ma'am, calm down. I'm a doctor. I'm here to help you. What's wrong?
Wait, you're a woman. Doctors are men.
Please calm down and listen. I'm a doctor. Just sit here with me for a minute. I can assure you I have several medical degrees, and I'm a practicing physician. Have you ever heard of typhoid fever or the woman who carried this disease around New York? I helped locate her.
I've heard of typhoid fever and how dangerous it is, but I've never heard of the carrier of typhoid fever. But what I really need now is help for me and my child because we're sick.
Well, you must feed the baby every 3 hours.
What?
Until she is full, so that she does not get hungry.
Every 3 hours? That's impossible.
What do you mean it's impossible?
Well, I don't have enough money to feed my child, and all of the milk I can't afford is bad. Everyone knows that.
I see, you're right. That is a problem. Let me think for a minute.
And she did. She came up with the Clean Milk Campaign. The Clean Milk Campaign is a milk station that was established so that children could have clean milk. Unlike today, the only milk that poor immigrant mothers like these could afford would be extremely toxic and disease-ridden. In the summer months of 1901, roughly 1,500 babies died weekly due to the contaminated milk. So she and her team set up 30 clean milk stations around New York. When setting up the milk stations, she took advantage of the opportunity and placed medical staff at them so that poor families could have greater access to medical care. Thanks to her, poor families could have clean, grade A milk and medical care.
Oh, that's wonderful. That gives me such hope that I can properly feed my child and now she won't cry of hunger. I have a question. How did you become such a pioneer in this field? Do you have a child?
No, but I've dedicated my life in helping mothers and babies stay healthy. I was born and raised in Poughkeepsie, New York. When I was little, I didn't understand why I didn't have the same rights as boys and men. I didn't like how men were the only people to get educational jobs. When I was 16, my father died of typhoid fever.
I'm so sorry.
I had to support my family, so I pursued a career in medicine.
At the young age of 16, she went to the Women's Medical College of New York, one of the only medical schools that would accept women. She passed up a prestigious scholarship at Vassar College so that she'd be a physician and learn how to prevent what happened to members of her family from happening to others. Because she is a female and a lesbian in the medical field, Dr. Sarah Josephine Baker was often discriminated against. So, to prevent people from judging her based on their gender, she dressed like a man and went by Dr. Joe. After college, Dr. Joe negotiated a year's internship at the New England Hospital for Women and Children. It was here that she began to realize the connection between poverty and health. However, most of her patients were very poor and could not afford to pay her.
None of my patients can pay me. What will I do next? No one will take me and my work seriously. I want to help the poor and teach people how to prevent diseases. I applied for a job at the Department of Health. This way, I can help people and have a salary.
Dr. Joe was asked to be the director of the Bureau of Child Hygiene, the first department of its kind and model for the country and the world. People came to her, and she went to the poor tenement housings of New York so that she'd teach poor families about hygiene. She taught them to wash their hands, eat good healthy food, and to bathe regularly. These seemingly simple things helped lower the infant mortality rate in New York by 40%. A highlight of Dr. Joe's career was dealing with Mary Mallon, an Irish woman otherwise known as Typhoid Mary. Typhoid is a highly spreadable disease that causes fever, vomiting, diarrhea, and other symptoms. You see, Mary was never sick with typhoid, but rather was a carrier of the disease.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
Hello, Dr. Joe. I'm George Soper, a public health investigator. I'm here to talk to you about Mary Mallon, an Irish woman who's been working as a cook, and I believe she may be a carrier of typhoid. I need your help to collect samples from her. I believe because you're a woman and you work in this neighborhood, she may listen to you.
Yes, indeed. I would be happy to help collect samples and hopefully prevent more people in our communities from becoming ill.
Oh, thank you. I tried once to convince her and she charged me with a carving course. I hope you better luck than I did.
We will see which of us is more determined. Yes? Good evening. My name is Dr. Joe. Do you happen to be Mary Mallon?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
I've come from the health department, and I'm here to help people not get sick. We have discovered that many people we have served have become ill. Ill? Are you
and you're not allowed in my house or my business. Get out now before I call the coppers. Get out!
I can't believe her. All I'm trying to do is help her not get people sick. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
How dare you coming into my kitchen making all of these wild accusations?
Well, Mr. Sober, I believe this will take two of us. We may need reinforcements if she does not cooperate.
Dr. Joe, I think we only have one choice left. We're going to have to send her to North Brother Island.
North Brother Island? That place that's on the East River, near Rikers Prison? I hate to send her there. It is filled with sick people and poor living conditions.
I understand, Dr. Joe, but think of all the other alternatives we've given her. She really has done this to herself.
Oh, it's you again. You need to leave. You can't just walk in like you live here.
Miss Mount, we want no trouble. We just want to solve the problem of typhoid spread. Will you please help us?
So that's why you're here. To talk to me about some random disease I don't have.
Miss Mallon, the issue is that you don't technically have typhoid fever, but we believe that you're a carrier. But we have to prove and decide on what to do next.
Oh, sure. That's not even a thing. Next time tell me I need to wash my hands.
Actually, yes, you do need to wash your hands. It has many health benefits. For instance, it will help to spread a disease, which makes people sick.
I am not the one who is spreading this disease, and washing your hands is a waste of time. I have too much to do to worry about all of this nonsense. I'm always cooking the food. My wealthier employees are always demanding more and more. I am much too busy to worry about all of your concerns.
We understand what you believe, but this disease that you're spreading is getting out of hand. It is killing children. If you just trust us, it will make your life and ours easier.
You've directly killed 3 people and infected 50 more. Can't you see how dangerous you are? Just listen to us and we will help you.
No! You can't run your test on me and you can't take away my right to cook. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Miss Matt, if we're not going to do this the easy way, we'll have to do this the hard way.
No, what are you doing? You can't. Please, I'm not even sick.
I'm sorry, but we have to take you to North Brothers Island. It's for the good of the community. We promise to take care of you. If you can trust us.
No, for your own good. Get off of me. Let me go. I'm not even sick. I said hush. I'm not even sick. Please, you can't do this.
We really didn't want to do this, but Mary left us no choice. If we left her in the city, typhoid fever would continue to spread, and so many more people would die. It disheartens me that she's going to a place where there are sick people and very little hope.
Mary Mallon did indeed prove to be a carrier of typhoid. She would be released after 3 years with promises that she would not cook for the public again, promises she would not keep. She would later be tracked down again under an alias while cooking. This time, she would go through the fight and was sent to North Brother Island for the second and last time, where she would die of a stroke at age 69, still never believing that she was a carrier of typhoid.
Now do you see that I'm a real doctor? And while I might be a woman, I promise I'm just as good and just as educated as any man.
Yes, thank you for telling me your story. Can I ask you something? What does that say?
Oh, that's something I always say when things are hard. It is 6 times safer to be a soldier in the trenches of France than to be a newborn baby in the United States. And I want to change that.
Will you help us?
That is what I'm here for.
And this was just the beginning of the tale of the amazing female doctor who would go on to save thousands of lives and was a pioneer of preventative medicine. When she was first given a higher authority job at the Bureau of Child Hygiene, all 8 men under her threatened to quit. But she asked them to stay for 1 more month to give her a chance. When that month was over, they all stayed, permanently. They did this because Dr. Sarah Josephine Baker would always answer the call,
Is there a doctor in the house?